Welcome back to the Big Screen Boys podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across me is the one and only Cash Kraus. But before we begin, if you guys can please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single week. So with that said, Cash, what are we reacting to today?
It is Napoleon. Finally getting a Napoleon epic.
Yes.
And by who better to do it than Ridley Scott, the man who's only doing historical dramas these days. Historical epics, I should say. These are large films.
Large productions. And I'm so happy that we are finally getting a backstory on how the Napoleon ice cream was made.
Yeah, finally.
It's finally happening. How did they combine the vanilla,
so
chocolate, and strawberry together?
Pretty. You have the three flavors. Why not throw them together?
I know, but I needed a three-hour biopic.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He killed a lot of men to perfect that recipe.
He did. Well worth it.
He had to conquer the strawberry kingdom, the vanilla kingdom,
and the chocolate kingdom.
And then once he had all three, he became the most powerful man in the world.
Maybe this film is a trilogy.
It might be.
The conquering of each flavor.
That'd be delicious.
But in all seriousness, Napoleon Bonaparte, lead star here, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, of course.
He never smiles anymore.
No, frowny.
Very frowny.
And
especially in this poster.
That's the largest frown you can have.
I feel bad for him at times.
I imagine Napoleon was probably a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. He had a lot going for him at the time. People loved him. No matter what he did, people loved him.
I know. They were literally calling for him to be king.
Yeah,
and he was.
Yeah, and he said,
he said,
why
for a long time, but
no. The entire country then turned on him at one point, and for some reason did not kill him when France loved to kill people at the time.
They exiled him.
Not a good call.
Bad move.
Not a good call. Yeah, he was exiled for like 38 minutes. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Not for me.
It really wasn't
me.
It's not.
I love the people. The people love me.
I'm gonna roll the dice.
Yeah,
take the chance, and I paid off for a while.
Pack up your bag. This ain't us."
Yeah, and
immediately amassed an army after that.
Exactly.
Like they were waiting for him. Like, all right, it's been 20 minutes now.
Can you come back? What's the game plan, boss? But I am very excited. In all seriousness, the last duel we talked about quite a bit. We were really disappointed that more people didn't go out and support that because it really was a great film by Ridley Scott. So I'm glad that he's still getting the backing and the funding to make these epic timepiece.
And when it happened, we're like, Jesus, is he ever going to get a period piece film again? Immediately signs for Gladiator 2 and Napoleon. We're like, all right, I guess this doesn't matter.
Cool. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if it's a
And the last duel was his best historical period piece film since Gladiator.
Yeah, it was really well done.
So good.
I like the perspective from three different people. It was a good film.
I loved it. I thought it was really good, and it was a shame. A huge budget, and the budget is not out on this one yet, but I'm saying at least 170 million.
At least, yeah. It's probably more in the range of 200 million, my guess.
And people have been trying to make a good Napoleon film for. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a good Napoleon film because everyone knows in any time the budget is just huge.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick famously tried to make one and got very close. He spent years researching his life, had a full script and everything, and could not get the money for it. But he literally wanted to reenact the battles with extras.
Oh, I can imagine.
A 1-for-1 scale.
Knowing Kubrick and the way he was.
And he had there's an amazing book on it. It's called the greatest movie never made. And he even contacted the Italian army and they were going to loan them soldiers to use so he could keep it under budget and not pay them at all. Just the army would pay them to go out there. He did so much research and never made.
Yeah.
Years of his life.
But I will say anyone who can do it, it's Ridley Scott.
Oh, yeah,
and that's what makes me very excited about this film.
And Jack Nicholson was going to play. Was going to play Napoleon.
I kind of like it. I kind of dig it.
He would have been young. He would have
been the young Jack Nicholson, of course.
Pre-Shining.
Yeah.
Before Shining, yeah. All right. I cannot wait, though. I have high hopes for this, too. Can Ridley Scott go 2 for 2?
Hopefully. And one other thing we got to bring up is very important. This is also coming out on Apple TV.
Yeah.
So we have Killers of the Flower Moon in October and then Napoleon in November. They don't make a lot of film, but the film that they're dropping is really high quality.
That is what Apple TV can do right now. You know, they don't have a giant studio that have to pay rent on or anything like that. They should be able. These are the movies they should be able to make, the movies that other studios won't go towards.
And I would much rather have a streaming service drop 2 films a month both amazing films for me to pay $10 a month.
2 films a year, I'd be okay if they're both amazing.
Exactly. Then doing a Netflix thing where it's like dropping all these different shows, just literally just pulling straws, you know, trying to find the needle in the haystack.
Yeah, Apple TV is in a sweet spot right now where they know they're not going to make money for a long time, but they still just make so much money off everything. Their streaming service is still only there to send you towards Apple products. Right. I mean, and they're still making so much money off that. So there's no pressure on them. Like Netflix, who has to make money or, you know, they start cutting everything.
Yeah, and they have been in some trouble as of late.
Yes. But I love, and Apple TV, you know, they could be selfish and keep these things on their services and make a lot of money that way, but they are putting it in the theaters and rightfully so.
All right, here it is, everyone. Here is Napoleon, the official trailer.
No doubt you've seen the chaos in the streets. We must make an example, or France will fall.
Well, you know what examples are. Beheadings.
Choppy.
They sure did love doing that.
Was transferred to you.
Cannons on the crowd.
Crazy, dude.
Overkill.
So gory.
Everyone around here.
What is this costume you have on?
This is my uniform.
Everyone so near.
I led the French victory at Toulon.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
The course of my life just changed. Napoleon.
I'm destined.
Gotta take
for
him out.
greatness.
It just irritates
Gotta
me.
take him out.
I hate seeing that. It just, every time. I'm like, that's
It's the
great.
point.
I know.
Take the throne. Is it?
Okay.
Holding on.
Shall we vote?
Out of breath walking up those stairs.
He rode a horse a lot. The horse is doing most of the work.
This vermin has held the world hostage with his egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
You think you're great. You are just a tiny little brute that is nothing without me.
All of Europe is uniting forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
Good.
It's a trap.
First to admit when I make a mistake.
Bar comes out of nowhere. It does have to do with water.
He's swimming in there.
I simply never do.
I told you it's a trap.
Looks good.
Dude, I mean,
I'm
that
excited.
looks
I hope it's good.
really good, man.
And I'm definitely I'm watching the most IMAX films I've watched for a long
In
time.
one single calendar year.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. But I want to see all these things in IMAX, you know? It's my preferred viewing.
Oh, we know.
It's amazing. It is
you
amazing.
love IMAX.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, that looks amazing.
It does. I mean, the story is super compelling. Obviously, if you know a little bit about Napoleon, the way it's shot
he's
looks
very
great.
Interesting character, and what a lot of historians consider the First World War, because everyone in Europe, they don't consider it because the Americas were involved, but America was nothing at this point. Yeah. But everyone was involved trying to kill this man. You know, like he says in the film, all of Europe, you know, it was a big risk. Yeah. Because he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop taking places over.
Nope. And I love Vanessa Kirby's in this as well. I think
great.
she's a fantastic actor as well.
She's great.
So
Yeah, she's
very excited about that.
Yeah.
And just all around, I mean, Cash, we're going to have a hell of a year. We talk about it all the time, but our top 10 is going to be
It's going to be tough. I hope they're all good, man. I hope we're not disappointed. If we're not disappointed by any of these films, that would be an amazing year. One of the best years in a long time.
I would have to agree with that. Alrighty, everyone. That is our reaction to Napoleon. If you guys like what you've seen here, please be sure to smash the like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single week. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Kraus. And until next time.
Bye.